So they feel like they were set up because you would know that he would want to get rid of the signs and dispose of them.
Well, I find that to be fairly curious. If they were put on his lawn, I don't know why he would have gotten in his car at midnight, dressed up in black, drive over half a mile away from his house, find a garbage can hidden behind tall cypress trees to block the view from the neighborhood to get rid of it. That math doesn't add up.
Did you have a cap on, dark clothing? Could he have seen you and recognized your face last night?
I have no idea if he could have recognized me or not.
Were you somehow...
I had a sweatshirt and a hat on.
Okay.
How aware was Mr. Wynn's campaign in terms of all of this activity? You following, staking out trash cans, all of this? How much of Mr. Wynn's campaign knows about all of this activity?
None, I assume. I have not spoken to them at all about anything.
So you did all of this on your own?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I just wanted to say that, I mean, being the fact that I live across the street from her, she has a banner on her house supporting herself, obviously, and 2 signs. I have never seen a Janine Wynn sign anywhere near her yard.
It was very difficult to see the video.
We have a digital version.
Okay. Do you actually have video of her husband taking it from a private property, other than his own home?
We have video of him taking a sign from right up here. Late at night, he grabs the sign, starts to walk after he parks down the street.
From a home, or?
No, from right up here around the corner. It was not at home. But he takes the sign, walks across the street, and then runs. Puts it into his car, which must have been already running because he took off quite quickly down the street.
But you got that video.
Yes.
That's your story. Okay, do you hear any story from the other side? And what do you think about that?
What other side?
Yeah, well, you know, that's your story.
That's my story.
Okay, and do you hear any story from the other side? I mean, from...
You mean from
Herrera? And what do you think about that?
Just what I've heard today, and I think it's an absolute lie. He's saying that he was attacked. I have no idea how I could attack him when I'm running for my life. Don't know how that math adds up.
Have the police contacted you as part of this investigation?
Not yet.
And you hadn't put the sign in the one that he removed?
No.
No.
I mean, I think if you drive around, you'll see that there's signs from both sides that are placed
on public property,
in property that are not at private residences. I didn't see him carry over a bunch of Rose Herrera signs that were improperly placed.
And he didn't replace them with Rose Herrera signs. He just took the Jimmy Wynn.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
And how many signs did you see him with last night?
I have some of them here. There was like 5 or 6. Again, cut up, as you can.
Were they in a bag, or were they just...
No, he was holding them.
Holding them.
And
5 or
they're
6.
sliced like this.
Cut up. Okay.
Do you live in this district?
Yeah, it's a good point. You know, if he was assaulted last night in front of his house, he probably should have called 911, and he didn't.
Did you see him fall to the ground?
No, as I said, I was running away from him.
Okay.
So I didn't turn back around until I heard a car door close, and I turned back around and I saw him speed away.
Okay. Did you hear him fall? Did you hear him fall to the ground?
No. Frankly, I was focused on getting away.
Right. Got it.
Do you living in this district?
Do you live in this district?
I don't live in this district. I live in San Jose. I live in District 7, neighboring district.
And you said someone heard him fall, or saw someone else you were with saw him fall?
Yeah.
Who is that?
He's just with another reporter, so he can talk to you. But it's Tom Salgo, my business partner, who was just down the path here at the other trash can, because on Sunday night, that's where we found the lawn signs stuffed, was at that trash can. So we were at both locations.
And this trash bin had other signs in it, or you just were able to...
This is the trash bin where we were told by Tina
right.
That they had repeatedly found signs in, so we figured this would be a good location.
But last night Matt dropped, or
right,
it appeared to be Matt, he dropped 4 or 5 signs, 5 or 6 signs.
Right.
They had not been in the trash can.
That's right. We were by the trash can, so he was headed... There's no other reason to be back
right.
here. He was headed around the trees towards
right.
the trash can.
And he dropped them, he dropped them and then fled. when he saw you come?
Well, he dropped him and chased me.
Chased
He
you.
didn't fled. I fled.
Okay, all right.
And it's safe to say your office does do political consulting
Absolutely.
for the Police Officers
We do
Association.
for police officers, nurses, firefighters.
And you're the consultants on the Independent Expenditure Committee for the
Yes, ma'am.
employee unions that are funding Jimmy Wynn's campaign.
No, that's not correct.
They are
Jimmy
funding.
Wynn's campaign has his own.
No,
campaign,
I
his
know,
own
but
funding.
we just did a story last week that the independent expenditure from the employee unions are funding Jimmy Wynn's campaign.
We also have private individuals.
Correct.
A lot of members from the Vietnamese community have
Correct.
stepped
Correct.
up and contributed. We have
Correct.
private businesses
True.
as well.
True. True.
Just want to make sure that
True,
that's clear.
true. Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it.